And we've got the tip-off. Thank you for joining us. It's our fourth match. And they open it up with a big-time three. We're here at the Pan Am Center for the 2025 OSBA D-League Fall Showcase. You got Colts Prep taking on Manitoba. And Colts Prep will head to the line. It's number 3, Jordan Magbu. And he makes the second. So Manitoba selects, making the journey here to play in the Fall Showcase. They open up the scoring with a big-time three here as we move through on the afternoon. Well, it's been some great action today, and this should be another good one. Going right to the lane, can't get it to fall, but they'll clean up the rebound. Colts will take the lead. It's going to be a foul on Malachi. Correction. DJ Johnson, the out of bounds Manitoba ball. A little bit of miscommunication there. No backcourt as it did go off a Colts player, but they turn it over and it'll be Colts ball. That's Magbu. Pull up three. Won't go. Rebounded by Manitoba. Magbu sneaking in there. A little Jose Alvarado right there, intercepting that pass. Goes up strong, and he'll be fouled. So Manitoba with only 3 substitutions. They're going to have to keep their substitutions quick as the Colts have a full roster and can really put it to the metal and try and run these boys out of the gym. Ryan Miller here on the call. Thank you for tuning in to OSBA TV to catch this game. If you want to come down, we've got games going for the rest of the day. We're here at the Pan Am Center in the heart of Scarborough. It's been terrific basketball all morning and afternoon as we head into the evening. And he makes the second. Colts extend their lead to 3. Caught looking over his shoulder, blows right by him, swings it out for the 3, but loses the handle, so he can't turn and fire. And shifts that pivot foot just a bit. And it'll be out, or actually, sorry, correction, not out. It'll be a turnover. Colts ball. Magbu. And they're moving it around. Great ball possession. Excellent movement, but can't get the mid-range to fall. Looking for the outlet. Doesn't see it there in the corner. And they'll continue from up top. Facing pressure immediately uses a screen. And he's fouled on the 3. Challenge the shot. No need to foul right there. And that'll be Kai Beckett, who will head to the line to shoot. And this is the first. Manitoba, after opening the scoring with 3 points, gone on a little bit of a cold streak. makes the second and has another opportunity here to at least get 2 of 3 and close this lead to 1. Makes it as well. And we have a substitution for the Colts. Entering in the game will be number 4. That's Amir Abdels entering into the game. Subbing out was Gianluca Lenarve. Nothing there on the cut. Magbu thought they had a little bit of a hand of it. Coach happy with that open shot. Good play run up out of that baseline inbound. But it won't go, and it will be the MB Selects ball. Manitoba. Seat finds the back cutter, but can't get it to go. Battling for it on the boards. Will be turned over, and they'll be in transition. Excellent bounce pass there, and it will be finished by number 5, DJ Johnson. So DJ Johnson has done a fantastic job connecting with Jordan Magbu. MB Selects. Up top. That's Reed. Tries to find Beckett, who can't get the 3 to go, but they'll get the offensive rebound, and they'll turn it over. DJ Johnson leaking out. Gets a finger over it, has the cutter, but doesn't see it, runs through, tries to go up and under, goes off, gets his own rebound, kicks it out to Magbu. Magbu splashes it home and stares down his opponent. Tough shot there by Magbu on the open 3. Excellent play there and head-up awareness by DJ Johnson. Looking to use the screen to work his way through. Gets the floater to fall, that's number 9, Cass Floriel. Case. Magbu up top again. Can't get that 3 to fall. But we will have a foul on the rebound by number 2 from the Colts. That's Adam Jean-Mofid. Corrections if I make that mistake, but we'll have a timeout as the Colts lead this one by a score of 11-7 as we're halfway through the opening period of this game. Colts, as I mentioned earlier, have a short bench, so they're going to have to be quick on these rotations. The Colts have done an excellent job running and gunning so far, putting pressure on Manitoba's back line as they try and run them down. What do Colts do? They run, and that's what we're seeing effectively during this first quarter from Bill Crothers Colts. We're back out of the timeout. Manitoba. Turn it over. Magbu up top using a double screen. Pulls up. Going to be just a little bit right, but they collect the rebound. Moves it back up to Johnson. Pull up 3. Won't go. Long rebound gets it. Pump fakes, kicks it, doesn't like what he sees, going back down. Off glass. And we have a foul. And we'll have a substitution for the Colts as Gavin Irvine will come in for DJ Johnson. DJ Johnson pointed out who his man is to mark. That's Booley. Malachi Booley up top, facing two Colts defenders. Splits the double team. Kicks it out, but it's not going to go. It's Irvin. Magbu going up top, finishing on contact, flexing his muscles. Gets it to go glass. He will head to the line, looking to complete the three-point play. So it's been all Magbu, who's had his fingerprints all over this game so far. Ref's going to talk to him. Probably a little bit of a jester attitude, because that's been two stare downs that he's had. Doesn't want to get a technical foul next time. He has been warned officially. Love the energy and heart, but sometimes that can get you in trouble. And he makes it to complete the three-point play. Extends the lead to 7. Breaks the double team off that dump-off pass, which is fantastic work by him to see Dumel, who goes off glass to get 2. That's Irvine, the dribble handoff. Lost, they're in transition. Behind the back to lose his defender. Pull up 3, won't go. Battling 3 to get it. Goes out, no good. Rudnick. It's default. On the baseline. Rattles it home. Great job there by Beckett. My apologies. Takes it. Shakes him off. Looking for the step through. Can't get the up and under. Pushes it to head. Beckett. Looking to see what he's got on the left wing. Swings it cross court. Makes his way in. Fights through contact. Can't get it to go. Picked up by Rudnick. Magbu. Open shot, and he's fouled while going up. And he'll head to the line for 2. So, Manitoba's been able to keep it close. But whenever they answer, it looks like it's been Magbu who's ready to fight back. And answer right back. Makes the first. He's done well early on in this game from behind the charity stripe. Makes the second. So Jordan Magpu's done a fantastic job, and he'll come out as DJ Johnson took a quick rest, and he'll most likely be the main ball handler here for the final minute of this first quarter. Manitoba going downhill. Finishes over top. Excellent play there by Rivallin. Johnson. Top. Three, won't go. Long rebound. 2 Colts players battling, and they come back down with it. Another 3 opportunity. Won't go again. And that's going to be Beckett ending that possession for the Colts. Fighting through 3 players to get the foul. Well done there by Case Florial. And he'll head to the line to shoot 2. Florial won't get the first one to go, and clearly not happy with that. Thinks he should have cashed it, no problem. Makes it. Goes 1 for 2 from the line. Lead is 14. 40 seconds left, so still an opportunity for Manitoba to get another shot at this. Irvine won't get it to go. And it'll rebounds a little long. It'll go out. No chance for anyone to get that one. We'll restart. For real. Great move there, using his length. Keep the ball high, swinging through on the rip through, and throws it up for it and knocks that down. 5 seconds left here. It's a wide open shot. Has to take it. It's going to be a deep 3 off glass and just rips out. And Manitoba, after being down 7, battled back in the few final minutes of that first quarter. And they're only down 2, well within striking distance to take the lead in the second quarter. Great first quarter by these 2 teams. Nice little feel-out quarter by both players. But one shining player, particularly for the Colts, is Jordan Magbu. He's had a couple threes, couple opportunities at the free throw line. Assisted. So great effort by him. Supported by DJ Johnson and some of the other players from the Colts as we'll go through this game. If you're Manitoba, you have to be happy with that. Didn't start off great, but finished strong. And that's all a coach can ask for. Let's see how they make adjustments for this second quarter. You're tuned into OSBA TV. Ryan Miller here on the call. We're here at the Pan Am Center. If you want to come down and check out all the action, we've got games going on all day today and tomorrow for this 2025 D-League Showcase. We're back. Magbu's back in the game after getting about a minute rest there at the end of the first. DJ Johnson cuts in, kicks it back out, back up top. Magbu calling for her screen, wants to use it, blows by, adjusts in midair and finishes the tough basket. So calls the screen, scoops through that lane, and gets the tough 2 to fall. And that's Beckett. Looking to answer right back, but can't get it to fall, and that's rebounded by the Colts. And Magbu, heads up play here. Looking to see what he's got. Looking to get the switch, does. Now gets the screen, doesn't use it. Still finds room, almost finishes with the left, so the young man can do it with the left and the right, but doesn't get it to fall at that time. Pull up 3. Won't go, little long. Rebounded by Irvine. Irvin, back up top to Magbu. Pump 3. Johnson shuffles his feet. He's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to be turnover. So Chan maybe could have taken that 3. Not sure what coach is talking to him about, but decided to switch it over to Johnson, who unfortunately goes out. Beckett kicks it. Real. Can't get it to go. But Reed gets it and finishes through contact. So excellent job there by Reed. gets the offensive rebound, fights through contact, and gets a bucket to fall. Manitoba just down 4. Step back from Magbu. Can't get that to fall. Rebounded by Reed. Over to Beckett. Beckett finds Reed. Magbu cheating there a little bit, and he gets burned for it as Reed finishes for 2. Reed saying, "You reach, I teach." Game is tied. Manitoba hanging around here. But they answer right back with a big-time 3 by Nate Rudnick. An excellent job to answer by the Colts. Going downhill. Leaves him wide open, uncontested floater right there. Gets it to fall. And we're just down 1. Dribble handoff at the top. Rudnick calling for assistance. Doesn't see it. Doesn't get it. Kicks it over to Chan. Chan pump fakes, but he's trailed. And that's going to be a turnover. So Chan couldn't get by his defender there, so he kicked it out to Magbu, and he will be subbed off, as I believe that's Marshall Edwards who's going to enter into that game. Johnson covering the infield. That's going to be rebounded. And that's another big-time 3 answering right back. Magpu trying to pick that. And Johnson helps him out, and he's going, looking to break down his defender. Magpu luckily recovers. Uses the cross. Rudnick, step back. Won't get it to go. Front rims won't go. Short rebound collected by Magden. Looking. Surveyed. Seeing some nice dribble handoffs here at the top. Another opportunity for Rudnick to take it down. Kicks it back out to Johnson. Can't get the 3 to go. You see a leak out by Beckett, but Reed doesn't see him. Going downhill. Loses the handle. They hit the deck. It's going to be tied up jump ball. Possession will stay with Manitoba, and we've got a couple substitutions here as Manitoba using their bench, their short bench, quickly and efficiently. And it looks like Reed and Beckett will come out of this game, and we will have a timeout. Looking to get his players a little bit of a breather here. Coach using his timeouts wisely. So Colts have been terrific answering back every single time Manitoba's able to get a bucket. You'd love to see it. Can Manitoba respond? They've done a terrific job nipping at the heels of the Colts. Not getting too down. Always finding an answer to whatever the Colts can deliver. Let's see what they've drawn up here coming out of the timeout. Turns him around. Burke Down low, and that's going to be turnover, and Magpoo's leaked out. 2-0. Finishes it with the easy layup. Challenges at 3. Makes the 3. And as we've seen all afternoon, Manitoba continuously answering, never getting too down, and finding a way to respond. Getting the switch. Trailing. Finds the open man. Kicked out. Magboo. Pump fakes. Goes into the lane. Tries to finish with the left. Too much contact there as he faced 3 Manitoba players. Turnover. Excellent job to save that ball before going out of bounds. Now it's going to be Johnson. Looking to make his way to the bucket. Pump fakes. Kicks it out. Big 3. Gets open again. No basket on the ground. I believe that's a 3-second violation on Johnson. So despite the effort, excellent opportunity there by Edwards to get open on that pump fake and shake his defender. Johnson, unfortunately, in the lane, and will have another timeout by Manitoba. So Manitoba using every single one of their timeouts. And we're back. Can Manitoba respond? They've done a fantastic job doing so far, particularly out of timeouts. Wheeler can't get that through to go. Rebounded by the Colts. Heading back down court. Kicked out again for a 3. Splash! Tickles the twine. And he gets that 3 to go. Excellent job. Way to answer by the Colts. And that's Nate Rudnick, who's been doing damage inside and out, using his length to reach above the defenders to get those shots to go. Magboo in the corner. Lets the defender blow by him. Takes a step out. And another 3. So the Colts answer back with 2 threes coming out of that timeout. And the lead is now 9. Manitoba unable to respond, and Magboo collects the rebound. Rudnick. He's done a fantastic job so far. Goes up with it, gets fouled on the ground, but he seems to be okay as he's being helped up by his teammates. A little bit shaken as we've got Reed entering into the game for the Manitoba Selects. Rudnick feeling his hip. Foul was on the ground. Nice back cut there to get the open bucket. And it is now 11. As the Colts have scored 8 unanswered points, which was once a 4-point game, quickly turned into 11. Can Manitoba cut this down to a single point? They've got 90 seconds left in this first half. Players are looking a little tired here, and that's one of the challenges when you do have a short bench, and why you have to be so quick with your rotations. Way to break them off. Up top to Brewer. Over to Beckett. Beckett for the 3. Won't go. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson looking at his options. Nice little hesitation dribble there. Takes it coast to coast and will get fouled attacking the rim. Excellent job there by DJ Johnson. Going coast to coast to attack the rim, and he'll head to the line to shoot 2. Coach Dave Forster talking to his boys before they go in. Johnson misses the first. You extend this lead to 12. You can make this bucket. And he does so, making the second. 2 more substitutions to finish up the second quarter. Entering into the game is number 7, Alex Stanjokovic. Hopefully I got that correct. Facing contact is Beckett, and he's fouled heading to the line, but it'll be on the ground, so it'll be side out of bounds. Actually, correction, it'll be along the baseline. Let's open once again. Reed looking to use his length. Love those post moves, unable to get it to go, and it'll be rebounded by Nate Rudnick. Ethan Ragnick. It's number 14, AJ Francis, who just entered into this game. No good for 3. Reed taking it up himself. 34 seconds left, so still an opportunity for the Colts to get another shot before we end this quarter. Big time 3 taken. Won't get it. Rebounded. 14 seconds, finds Reed, and Reed goes up pretty easy too. And it is 10 points, and we now have a timeout on the Colts side. So 20 seconds left, looking to draw up some nice play here. They're leading by 10. Coach Forster not happy with the rotation here on that last possession. So they'll try and draw something up there for this final possession. Looking to use all the clock, not giving Manitoba another opportunity to cut it down to a single-point lead. They don't get a shot, that's fine. You just don't want to give another opportunity to MB Selects to have some momentum going into halftime. .16 seconds left. Let's see what they can do. Taking the clock down. Kicked out. No shot. 1 second left. Gets it off, but it won't go. And after... Do we have a foul? We do have a foul. So it looks like Manitoba bailed him out at the end. Unfortunately, a bad foul to take at that moment. And that'll be Nate Rudnick, who will head to the line. Try and get a couple points on the board before we head into halftime. Those are the types of plays that can kill a team. Late fouls at the end of the shot clock and end of the quarter to give an uncontested opportunity here. We've got 0.4 seconds left on the clock, so probably won't be enough time for Manitoba to answer. Rednick makes the first. Not enough time to answer, so this lead could very well be 12. Actually, he's going to have 3 shots. My correction, didn't see it down there, so he'll have 3 opportunities. So could have been a 13-point lead. We'll try and capitalize on this final free throw to extend the lead to 12. Nate Rednick at the line. And he misses it. So he goes 1 for 3, and he'll only get 1 out of that. And clearly, Rednick favoring the right side of his body was from a shot that he took a little bit earlier when he went up to the rim. But that will conclude our first half as Colts Prep is in the lead by 11. But if we've seen anything from this game, Manitoba has done an excellent job at staying in the mix, answering right back when they have the opportunity. They haven't had the last couple of shots in the final minutes of that second quarter answer back, but they're in an excellent position to go on a run here after they get a little bit of a breather here. So we'll be back in 5 minutes. You're tuned into OSBA TV for the 2025 D-League Showcase. I'm Ryan Miller here at the Pan Am Center. Thank you for joining me today. I'm looking forward to some more basketball action as we go in through the afternoon into the evening. And we're back for the third quarter. Agbu looking to continue his work that he did earlier in this game, fighting down low, big man. That's Adam. Trimble Flood using that big body to go up strong. Makes the first. Takes a second. Can't get the second to go, but they get the offensive rebound. That's right. Nednick gives it right back to him. And that's going to be an up and down travel. Unable to get that shot off on that first opportunity. Got it to go, so the basket will not count. As he was held up in midair. That's back. Kel up top. Deflected. Their opportunity. Jordan Magbu. Up top, slicing through the defenders. Looking for the dump off to Johnson, but it goes off Manitoba player. So it'll still be about 14 seconds left on the clock. It will still be Colts ball. Can't find anything. Passes it up top. Great benefit of having Nate Rednick up there. You can throw it up and he'll go get it. Magbu looking to split the D. Doesn't see what he likes. Kicks it back out. Back up top once again. Three won't go. It's rebounded by Manitoba. They're still down 12. Takes it and makes it. Excellent way to respond by Deshaun Burke. And Rudnick answers right back with another three. Real utility player into that, Nate Rudnick. He's done a fantastic job in every situation, able to shoot from outside, go down low and get it, banging on the rebounds. Well done by this young man, and they force another turnover. So Rudnick, we saw the dribble handoff from Johnson to Rudnick for the open three. Quick little play there, and they're going to do it again. Let's see what they've got. Now on the left-hand side. Nice push over there. They're biting on the fake, and he answers. And that's what it does when you hit that open shot. Pump fake gives you an opportunity to slash through that lane. And Nate Rudnick does some damage again, making it rain from the inside and out. Looking to respond once again. Three won't go. Rebounding. Burke pops at the line and makes it. So you've seen some excellent play here. Hesitations, fakes. Getting the open man, the wide open shot. Both teams taking and making shots. Agbu going downhill. Picks it out. Answers. Gets the rebound. Can't hold on to it. And Manitoba will go back. And that's going to be Burke open in the corner. Can't get the three to go. Rebounded by Nate Rudnick. Johnson. Agbu along the baseline. Takes the three. Won't go. Rebounded. Down low. Kicks it right back out. Rudnick. And another three by Nate Rudnick. He's been lethal. Both ends of the court, doing it on both ends. Love the versatility from the young man. And he answers right back. Not letting this game get too out of hand. The score is once again 12. Almost halfway through this third quarter. Manitoba not allowing this game to get out of hand. And a little bit of a heat check there by Rudnick. Can't get it to go as Manitoba back on offense. Can he answer? Won't go. Battling down low, gets the rebound, and he will be fouled. So Ukele will foul Colts, and that'll be baseline end down for the Colts as we have a couple of substitutions here. Magbu surveying. Gets the switch. Rudnick blows right by, but it's going to be a travel. Not happy about it, but considering how he's performed this afternoon, I can't imagine he's too unhappy. He's played very, very well on both ends of the court, and sometimes you just give it up every once in a while. So, fighting the screen. Nice help defense by Magbu to delay that dump off on the pick and roll. So that's Chan. Chan looking. Finds Magbu once again. He's looking to put him on skates. Not biting for it. He's calling the screen. Looking to get the switch. They beat it. But he still takes it, using that speed to blow right by, turn the corner, and get the two off glass. Excellent play there by Jordan Magbu. Shrugging off that double team. Fantastic job. And Reed going up, being draped by three Colts players, and he'll be fouled and head to the line. So Reed has also done excellent on for Manitoba, getting rebounds, crashing, doing just the dirty man's work, real lunch pail type of work right there from Reed. Now head to the line to shoot two. Makes the first. And makes the second. So excellent work there on the possession by Reed in Manitoba. Lead is still 13 right now. Crept up a bit, but Manitoba can easily go on a run. We've seen them do it at the end of the first quarter. Can they replicate some of that magic that they had earlier on in this game? As the minutes tick down and bodies get a little bit tired. Ooh, little reminiscent of Dirk right there with that turnaround one-legged midi, but can't get it to go for Rudnick. Kicked out three, just putting his hands up. Magbu doing just enough to disrupt that shot. Well, excellent defensive play there by Magbu. Looking to break the defender, gets open. Finger roll off glass and gets it to go. 2 minutes left in this third quarter. Colts starting to pull away. Reed finishes through contact, gets it to go. So you can tell from Manitoba running out of gas just a little bit as the Colts chip away. Short bench will do that to you, as we talked about earlier on in this game. But they are not giving up. They won't go down easy. Nice coast-to-coast play. Finger roll off glass won't go. Collected by Rudnick. Chan finding Johnson. Johnson looking to slice his way through. Goes off glass. Faces some contact and can't finish. Reed trying to get space. He does and makes it. So excellent job there by Reed. Colts not happy about that defensive effort there, but Reed using his big body to keep the ball up top. Turns, fires, goes off glass to get that bucket to fall. Magbu back into the lane once again, finishes through contact, and again. I mean, an excellent job. So we're seeing a true team effort here by the Colts on the defensive and offensive end, which has turned to a 13-point lead. Poole cutting in. Can't get that one to fall. Johnson looking. Finds Chan. Outside. Three won't go. Long rebound. Chan head fake goes up. Euro steps to get that one. So rather than going up top, he uses the Euro step to create separation, hesitation, and goes off glass to get that two. The lead is 15. And Johnson Will he be called for that foul? Thought he might have just forced him to run out, but they will call it on him. Bull, clearly tired, will sit down on the bench. Conditioning, it's important, particularly when you've got a short team. You use all your bench, use your substitution as you like, as we've got 1 minute left in this third quarter. The lead is down to 10. So Manitoba, refusing to go down, may answer right back for a three there. No carry there. And that's a block. Sorry, a little bit of a correction. I was saying Chan earlier. That was Staniokovic. It's now Chan who's in the game. My apologies there. Rednick up top. He's fouled and continues to feel it. But he's heading to the line to shoot two. Can't keep this man down as he pops right back up. This is the first. Front rims that, so legs might be feeling a little bit tired. Nate Rednick, he's been doing it all day and can't get that one to go either. So they can close it to a 10-point lead again if they can answer back. 27 seconds left, so the Colts will have another opportunity. Won't go. Collected by Rednick. Now who leads the break? Johnson. Slowing down. Kicks it right back out. Swung around the perimeter. Three won't go. Chan battling for that rebound. Comes down with it. Rednick, we've got 8 seconds left, holding on to it for the final shot. Looking to get some separation, get into that lane and finish. Going over three and can't. Finishes hard. An excellent defensive effort there by Manitoba as Nate Rednick went deep into the lane and was met by three players. So the lead is still 12. Can Manitoba, heading into this fourth quarter, can they battle back? They need a couple of stops and a couple of makes, but every time they've been able to get a great stop and a bucket, the Colts have been able to find a way to respond. And we're back to the fourth quarter. Finishing through, can't get that one to fall. Collected by Johnson. So no press here from Manitoba as they're looking to save those legs as we finish this game. Moves it out top. And that's a made three by Chan. So the first points of this fourth quarter will be made by Chan on the three in the corner. Excellent job there. You've got a battle up top. Finishes. They're responding. Manitoba. Johnson. North Flood. Magboom. Can't get that one to go, and it's going to be rebounded by Manitoba. Manitoba. Can they answer right back and cut this lead down even more? Pass doesn't go anywhere. Still running for it. And that's going to be collected. And Shan following up. Magdon can't get it to go either. Johnson. For Jump Flood. Shan holding it. Can't get it to go. Offensively rebounded. Blocked by Manitoba. Johnson. Still on their opportunity. They've got 9 seconds. Mag can't get into the lane. Or does get into the lane, but can't finish. Looking to take that charge is Johnson, but they swing it outside. And that's going to be a D2. Rattled home there by Burke. So great heads-up play there. Not taking the contact and putting that out to Burke, who rattles home to deep 2. Leads 11. And they've missed it now. Manitoba looking to go on a little bit of a run. Magbu. A little bit of confusion there by Florial. Wasn't sure what to do, and it was going to be kicked out by Magbu. And we've got Reek. He's been terrific all afternoon coming back into this game as Jamel is subbed out. It's also Rivalin. Will be on the inbound to Raquel. Raquel up top. He's had some good hits from 3, but can't get that one to fall, but it's rebounded by Manitoba. It's going to go to Dumel. Dumel also can't get that. Raquel gets the rebound, using that long wingspan to collect that offensive rebound and finishing it. Great athletic play there. Johnson up top. Magbu kicks it out to Irvine. Irvine back to Magbu. And that's blocked. Not taking any of the fakes. Well done. Excellent defensive possession there by Manitoba. And Reed trying to go over top, but can't muscle through. Well, yep, the ref corrected it. Yep, it did go off of the Colts player. So that will be Manitoba ball. They have an opportunity here to cut it down to single digits on this possession. They've battled back down. The lead was once 14, as high as 14. Hung around 12 most of the time. And Manitoba's gone on a little bit of a run here through this fourth quarter to get themselves right back in within striking distance. If they can get this down to single digits on this possession, they're in excellent position to be able to steal this game. Can they do it? Burke. Raquel swings it over. Not going to get in for real. Back over to Burke. Burke pump fakes. Gets Johnson in the air and makes it at the end of the shot clock. So we're now down to, yes, back down to single digits. Excellent job here. Lead is 7. Manitoba refusing to give up. Get back in this game. A little bit of frustration here. Yep. Why not give it to Rednick? Can't get it to go. Manitoba. They've got to be feeling it right now. They keep on battling it. Burke answers right back. Sorry, that was Florial. Answers right back with another 2. And the lead is now 5. Which was once a 14-point game has been almost erased here by Manitoba. We've seen them come back from this. And a big defensive stop by McKellen. Can't keep onto it as Johnson forces the turnover. It's going to be out of bounds. So Manitoba has done a fantastic job getting themselves back into this game. The Colts are going to have to regroup. We've got 4 minutes left. This is anyone's game at this point. What will we see the Colts draw up? They need an answer right now to stop the bleeding. They've taken a punch. Can they answer right back? We'll be back in 30 seconds here. You're tuned into OSBA TV, the 2025 D-League Fall Showcase. If you're looking to stay in the know just past these games, want to see some of the highlights, want to see the stats, want to know everything that's going on in the Ontario Scholastic Basketball Association, You can do so by following Ontario Scholastic Basketball Association at Ontario SBA on Instagram, or by visiting the website www.ontariosba.ca. It's the best way to stay in the know for everything going on, from fall showcases to league games. Make sure to give them a follow. I guarantee you will not regret it. So we see Johnson and Rednick talking over what they've got to do. They need to answer right now. Don't want to see any fall aparts here, as Manitoba, despite their short bench, hanging in this game. Picked out. Rudnick answers with the three. So Rudnick looking to put them down. He's been phenomenal all day. Magboon will collect that tip. That was forced by Alex Stankovic. Sorry, actually, that was Edwards on that turn who forced that turnover. Rudnick hesitation, but steps out of bounds, and it will be a turnover. So the lead is 8. 3 minutes left. This game is getting tight. Let's see who wants it. Johnson locking down up top. 3 won't go. Rebounded by Bakel fighting through it. Turned around by DeMel. Also won't go. And Nate Rudnick will collect the rebound to end that possession for Manitoba. Magboon, great heads-up play there. Almost lost control of it, but threw it off the Manitoba player, and they will hold on to possession. And now we've got Reed subbing. Reed's coming in for DeMel. Looking to finish this game strong. Reed has done terrific. It's been a complete team effort by Manitoba. Everyone just doing their part to keep themselves in this game. Can the Colts put this away? Calling for the screen. Gets the switch. And the hesitation flows right by Reed to finish with the left hand. Excellent effort there by Jordan Magboon. Kel finding him outside. Hesitation. Goes inside. Rattles home the 2. Stops, pops. One dribble. That's fundamental basketball right there. Magboon looking to answer. Can the Colts keep this lead? Getting the switch. Doesn't like what he sees. Sees the hesitation. Goes in. And that's blocked on the help defense there by Florial. And Florial taking it back down the court. Bakel looking to fight through contact. Will be fouled by Johnson. It'll be on the baseline. Not too many fouls. Not sure if we'll get into the bonus here with 2 minutes left, but we've got Jordan Magboon on the ground right now. Hopefully he's okay as the trainer comes out. He's limping, looking a little bit stiff. He's being on the ball for them. That could be consequential play. We'll see what happens. And this has been an incredible game so far, and this is exactly why you watch the OSBA. Kel swinging it around. Burke kicks it right back out. Excellent ball movement here from Manitoba for the open 3. And he gets it. Answers right back. The lead is 5. Manitoba. It's like Jason watching this. They refuse to go down. And they stay alive. But it will be Johnson who will head to the line. 90 seconds left in this game. If Johnson misses these free throws and Manitoba can answer, he makes the first. So possession is 6. They can hit a couple threes here. But they can make this a 3-possession game, which makes it that much harder. And they do. They keep it. Excellent box out there by Reed to make sure that his team gets the ball. Burke swinging it around. Can they answer? They do answer! An unbelievable 3-point shot. It is now a 1-possession game with 1 minute left. So the Colts looking to slow the possession down, use all the clock. Intercepts that handoff. And Rudnick and co. answer this back. Just a minute left. 1-possession game. Johnson being tied up, fighting through it. And it will be a turnover. And Manitoba, they were down 12 pretty much all of this game. Can they come back and steal this one? They have a perfect opportunity here. They're only down 3. They've been hitting everything, coming in the clutch. And we're going to see a foul. Now, like I mentioned, hasn't been too many fouls on this game. Manitoba trying to get them in foul position so they can head to the line. But the Colts have to be careful here. They're down 3. And it looks like, yes, it looks like Gavin Irvine will come into this game. And the Colts looking to get a little bit of a switch up. They've done a fantastic job. Johnson on Bakel. Nothing there. Play will continue. We're coming down. We've got maybe 2 possessions left in this game. A 1-possession game, though. They're going to use all of the clock here to make it as hard as possible for Manitoba to get this back. But they need to score here. Manitoba fouls. So Manitoba trying to foul and force a turnover here. They need to get something here. It'll be Johnson on the inbound. And we've got a timeout here by the Colts. So it comes down to moments like this. High basketball IQ, not making mistakes. It's been a phenomenal job by Manitoba battling their way back. They were once down 14. They've cut into this lead. It is now a 3-point lead for the Colts. What more could you want? If you don't like this, you don't like basketball. That's all I've got to say. But us in the booth, we've just been astounded at the fight that Manitoba has showed all this game. Never getting down, never letting themselves feel defeated. They've battled back every possession, answering every single blow that the Colts have been able to deliver. Phenomenal job here. Last possession here. And we have another foul. Irvine not giving up the ball, and we've got another foul. 11 seconds left. Manitoba doing everything they can possible to get possession of that ball. And The Colts have done a fantastic job. Another, and they force the turnover. They hit the deck. We've got a jump ball. The possession will stay with the Colts with 5.5 seconds left on the clock. We almost had a turnover there. And it comes down to this. Are we going to see where the foul count is here as we see if the Colts will head to the line? If that was a backcourt violation, will it be backcourt or front court? If it's backcourt, then they can run out the clock, but it looks like it will be a front court timeout, and we'll have another timeout called by the Colts as they try and get themselves settled here for this final possession. So we're coming down to the final possession here. 5.5 seconds left. Manitoba has to force a turnover here and get a three just to tie this game. And no, backcourt violation. So with 3.3 seconds left, Manitoba has an opportunity here if they can hit a three to tie this game up. Let's see what they do. They've been dialed in from behind the arc. Can they make this count? It's a tense moment here at the Pan Am Center as we're coming down to the final possession here. 1 three, he takes it. Oh, can't get it to go. And that will be it, but Manitoba had an opportunity, a wide open three. And the Colts will escape this one by a score of 64-61. If you're the head coach of Manitoba, you gotta love the effort. They drew up the play, they got the turnover, they got the open three, and unfortunately, despite his excellent shooting, Beckel couldn't hit that corner three on the right-hand side, and that will conclude the game. Wow, absolutely incredible. Really can't complain at the effort by either of those teams, but the Colts Prep will escape this one, and they'll take it. You're tuned into OSBA TV for the 2025 D-League Fall Showcase. That was a fantastic job. We'll be back in 20 minutes here. Excellent job there. You've got Uchina taking on the Falcons in their next matchup. Keep it locked right here. We'll be back in 20 minutes.